Arrowhead Stadium, where over 79,000 fans will turn this stadium into one of the loudest in all of the NFL as we get ready for this game between Tampa Bay and Kansas City. Now we'll head over to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the start of the game. Guys?
And this game is now underway. It will be clear and mild for today's game. Hello, folks. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth getting set for this one. Chris, what are your thoughts on this one?
Both of these teams really need to have a good mixture of run and pass to be successful. If either one of them gets too one-dimensional, it really plays into the hands of the opponent.
He drops back to pass. Looks left, throws. Tackled at the 41-yard line. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, that's a great call, Tom, because when you get a blitz package like that and your offensive line can first of all figure it out and then get it blocked, it's very tough to cover one-on-one in the secondary.
Graham takes it left. And they get him around the 43-yard line. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
He'll get it again. Huge hit at the 42. The defense got the job done on that play.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
Garcia back to pass. Short throw to the left. Knocked out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up fourth. Gets it away cleanly. Makes the fair catch. The offense will take over at the 13. 1st and 10. I formation here. Here's a pitch left side. Makes a cut. And he will be hit and dropped. 4, maybe 5 yards there on the halfback toss. Croyle comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. They go with the run. Brought down at the 20. 2-yard gain, and that makes it 3rd down. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on 3rd down. They give it to the tailback. And they get him at the 22. They'll need to mix it up a little better to avoid these 3 and outs.
I don't know. I thought they looked pretty mixed up on that series. I didn't see anything go right.
Holquist punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. Hilliard fields it at the 35. What a shot! Not a bad return there.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
There's a play fake. Throws it short. Makes the reception. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
They go with the toss. He's tackled right around the 48-yard line. And the halfback has nowhere to go. Garcia is lined up under center. Single set backfield this time. Moves forward. Oh, and he dropped it. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Punts it. It'll go out at the 30. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. They go with a run. He gets to about the 44-yard line. Good blocking up front, and a nice gain on the counter.
Yeah, not often do you see those inside linebackers fooled like that. They took that misstep, came back around with the counter, just simply out of position. Those big offensive linemen able to get on them, pick up a big gain.
He's looking to throw. Gets the throw off. Pass is complete. He's dropped at the 40. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And how'd you like that throw by the quarterback? A little touch, a little lob in over the top, like an alley-oop in basketball.
Nice play fake. And it's knocked loose. And the hit knocked the ball out on that play.
That's just a big hit right there. No way the receiver could hold on to that one.
And they'll line this one up with two tight ends. This one appeared to be on the offense.
Full start, offense.
And he definitely moved on that one.
And it's so embarrassing to jump off sides for an offensive player because you know the snap count. But I swear there's so many things going through your mind, especially if the guy across from you is beating you in the head all day. Sometimes you just forget.
Gonzalez in motion. Looking to throw. Throws while on the run. Brought down at the 38. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees the receiver break free in coverage.
Guns it left. He got deep cleated. That was a big-time play by the receiver.
And talking to this receiver earlier this week, he told me he had a lot of plays in the playbook, and he thought he was going to have a big day.
Johnson takes it left. He's brought down at the 23. A 7-yard run by the running back. They line up at the 23. Croyle is under center. Two tight ends this time. It appears someone jumped early.
Full start, offense.
He needs to pay a little better attention to what he's doing out there.
I think those are just embarrassing. You go back to the huddle and you hang your head and you give it, sorry. Sometimes those linemen look like little kids when they come back after penalties.
Blue 45! Scatter! Back. Seam. Turn over, D.
Moves to his right. Throws on the run. And he's out around the 15-yard line. The quarterback just rifled that one in there for a good gain.
Everybody knows about this guy's arm strength, and if you wanted to see an example of it, right there it was.
Fakes the run. Fires it out. Off-target pass. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at second down. The Chiefs come out in a two tight end set. They tackle him for a loss, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
On play action, makes the catch. Brought down around the 7-yard line. The third down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough third down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that first down.
It's good. Not much doubt as he puts that one right through the upright. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. Fielded at the 4. Dropped at the 25. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. Graham lines up as the single back. Garcia drops to throw. And it's completed.
Garcia.
And he just couldn't get it going after making the catch.
Nope, and sometimes as a receiver, the quarterback will make the wrong read and throw it to you anyway, and you give them that look going back to the huddle. You know that look?
Graham runs a counter. He's brought down at the 29-yard line. Just a yard there.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
He drops back, looking for a receiver. It came loose, and they fall on the loose ball. To the 10. They'll score. Touchdown. And just like that, they make it a 2-possession game.
What a tremendous return that was, and even better, now you have a little breathing room when you look up at that scoreboard.
They come on the field to attempt the extra point. It's good. Not a bad kick. Taken at the 5. Dropped at the 26-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. He didn't get back to the line. That defensive lineman just seems to have a knack for finding the ball carrier.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman. So, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
On the run, he throws it. And they get him around the 33-yard line. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
Throws it short, and he catches it. He's tackled around the 38-yard line. Chris, they'd love to run that play.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
Graham takes the handoff. He's hammered in the backfield. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
Play action. He throws left. And he caught it. He's dropped around the 49-yard line. And a nice pickup there.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
Graham, the lone back.
Here we go. 190. 190. Let's go. Jam free.
He fakes it. Passes. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
Tampa Bay sends a man in motion. Play action with the pass. And they get him at the 37. They pick up several yards there on the pass.
And that fake really was the difference. Not only did the quarterback sell it, the running back sold it, the offensive line did, and the receiver was open for a nice play.
Again with the carry. Brought down behind the line. Great penetration there.
Yeah, if you're going to run a delay, you have to at least give your running back time to get the ball. That time, with all the penetration, they almost took the handoff.
Drops back. Short throw to the left. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
And the whistle will blow this one dead. Here's the call.
Offense.
And we'll replay third down.
And the quarterback's thinking, thanks a lot, guys. Now we have some heavy-duty lifting to do.
Garcia looking to throw. Passes to his left. Great open field tackle. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
On play action. Fumble on the play. And they fall on the loose ball. That was a fortunate bounce for the offense.
Every once in a while, you just have to have a little luck, and they're lucky to get that one back.
The Buccaneers come out in the ace formation. Looking to throw. He throws it. He's brought down at the 30, and he took advantage of a lapse in the coverage for a solid gain to the right.
Yeah, we see most quarterbacks in the game are more comfortable throwing to their open side or their right side. That time, the progressions were a fairly easy read. He found the first guy and took advantage.
Edwards catches it. Interception. Huge hit. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
They line up at the 31. One-man backfield. First down, looking to throw. Short throw to the right. June intercepts it. Inside the 30. He's dropped at the 22-yard line. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
It's 1st and 10. Graham alone in the backfield. He fights forward to about the 20. That'll be a pickup of about a yard.
Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 90, wide 90. Get out.
Defense closing in. Edwards has the interception. And that one will now make 2 interceptions he's thrown in this first half.
Not exactly the way he was hoping to start this football game, but plenty of time still remains. He can get himself right back on track.
From their own 19-yard line. They'll come out in the eye. They're going to pitch it. He's dropped for a loss. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Looking to throw. Throws it deep right side. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
He drops back to pass. Surveys the field. Had his hands on it and dropped it. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Hilliard is the deep man awaiting the return. Holquist kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. Hilliard fields it at the 38. Brought down around the 45-yard line. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. Tampa Bay is going with the offset eye backfield. Back to pass. Throws it short. Hit and drop behind the line. Looks to be a loss of around 3 or so on the play.
I don't think they fooled anybody on the defense with that one. They were just sitting out there waiting for it, and that's a loss.
Hands it to the back. He's brought down at the 43-yard line. So a gain of about 1, and so it'll be 3rd down. Kansas City lines up with their prevent defense. He drops back. Short throw to the left. He's tackled around the 36-yard line. He's hitting his marks today, and that last pass gives him 100 yards through the air.
When I spoke to him before the game, he said he had a bit of a virus during the week. Fortunately for his team, it doesn't look like it. Maybe the rest of them need to catch a little case of the flu.
They line up in an eye. They'll give it off here. Dropped behind the line. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Looking to throw. Looking for an open man. Catch is made. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Fakes to the back. He finds the tight end in open space. He's dropped right around the 10-yard line. What happened there, Chris?
There's really no better feeling as an offense, especially for the quarterback position, than to take advantage when the defense is trying to blitz you. They're trying to make you nervous, and you just made them pay.
Garcia has completed every pass on this drive. Pass completed. Knocked out at the 7. 4 yards on that play.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
They line up in an I.
Here we go. Turbo. 190.
There's a play fake. And he goes down. And chalk one up for the defense on that play.
The best time to blitz is when the other team is trying to work the ball down the field. Your quarterback's going to have to hold the ball a few seconds. Not enough time there. You can't try and go down the field consistently against this defense. They're going to come get you.
It's broken up. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
And right down the middle. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Here's the kick. He's hammered at the 26-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Kansas City lines up in the offset I this time. Croyle off the fake. Makes the throw out to his right. Tipped pass. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at 2nd down. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 26. Croyle lines up in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers.
48.
Johnson gets the carry. They tackle him for a loss. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Green 88. Hey, let's go now. Don't nothing change.
Drops back to pass. Goes through his read. Rude gets the pick. He's tackled around the 35-yard line. The defense now has 2 interceptions in the game.
It's amazing how much quicker defensive backs look to me on the field today than, say, 20, 25 years ago when I played. I think it was 25 years ago. It feels like about 105 years ago. But they have some great athletes out there right now.
He drops back to pass. Scans the field. He's there for the catch. And he just got hammered. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Garcia with the give. Loose ball. Ali grabs it on the ground. And the defense comes up with a big play there.
Well, the number 1 rule for a halfback is you have to be able to hold on to the football. All the statistics show you turn it over and you're going to lose.
Not much time to throw. Croyle is going to be sacked for a loss. And they couldn't have asked for better timing on the sack.
This defensive line is just so impressive. They keep manhandling this offensive line, pushing them back into the quarterback. As a quarterback now, you have no choice. You have to do some quicker plays, get that ball out of there.
And they get him at the 25. That pass is good for a 1st down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Kansas City sets up in the I. Croyle on 1st down. Short throw to the right. He's pushed out at about the 33-yard line. Good job locating the gap in the coverage on that play.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
Looks to pass. Brought down around the 40-yard line. He makes the catch, and Chris, that'll move the chain.
And they're doing it with short ball control type passes. This is the type of offense that really frustrates a defense.
He gets knocked out of bounds at the 42.
If you gave me a choice of just about any running back in the league, Larry Johnson would be very close to the top of my list. Not only is he tremendously athletic, has good speed, but that ability to lower his shoulder and simply run over people, I love in a running back.
Short pass. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
Looks to pass. Rockets it. It's completed. He's dropped at the 27-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Here's a counter play. He's brought down right around the 22-yard line. 3 yards on the run. 2nd and 7. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. They'll give it off here. Cuts back, and he's dropped. Johnson gains around 3 yards on the counter play. So it's 3rd down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Setting up play action. He throws left. Out of bounds, incomplete. The receiver was out of bounds when he made the catch.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
The kick is up. He's got it. Solid kick that time, and he puts it right through the uprights, converting for the field goal. He gets his leg into this one. Dropped at the 21-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Garcia steps to the line of scrimmage. They'll line up in the I formation. They'll throw on 1st down. Strong throw to the center of the field. Pollard gets the interception, and they get him at about the 37-yard line. Good job to pick that ball off.
This guy's a gambler, no question about it. He doesn't mind taking some chances, and sometimes it pays off just like that.
Gonzalez motioning to the right. 1st down, looking to throw. Defender gets his hand on it. Gonzalez was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. 2nd down now with 10 to go. They line up in the I formation. He's running out of time. There for the reception. He's dropped at the 25. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
They'll throw on 1st down. Throws it short. Tipped pass and picked off. Andy has had a terrible day throwing the ball so far.
Well, unless you're playing for the other team, I have no idea what's the matter with him today. He's throwing it right in their gut.
First down now and 10 to go. Garcia comes to the line under center. They'll line up in single back. First down, looking to throw. Dumps it out right. Brought down at the 33. 5-yard gain. Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on their own 33. Nickel back in this time.
Here we go. Why not ain't tight? Let's get that ball back. Watch the run. Turn over, D.
Garcia back to throw. He didn't get his feet set as he threw. And they get him at the 39-yard line. Graham gained 6 yards and a first with the reception.
Heads-up play that time by the quarterback. He saw the receiver get open quickly, got him the football and the first down.
Here we go. Game 22 press. Game. 3-9-8. 3-9-8. Let's get it. All out blitz.
Looking to throw. Gets it off. Makes the grab. He's tackled about the 43-yard line. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
Garcia back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. Tackled at the 40. About 4 yards on that play.
Only gained about 4 yards on that play, but sometimes as an offense, as long as it's not a negative play, it's a positive play.
Here we go. 3-9-8. 3-9-8.
Garcia drops back. Moves to his right. Crosses the line. And they get him at the 33. Pickup of about 7. It's first and 10. Ball on the 33. Garcia is in the gun. 4 receivers wide this time.
Why not?
Garcia hasn't missed yet. Makes the catch. He makes a great open field tackle. Nice grab on the play, his second catch of the drive.
Yeah, and I'm going to expect to see a lot more passes to this guy. He's a good receiver. He's talented. He can make the catch and get upfield. But more importantly right now, this defense is creating some opportunities for him to catch the ball.
Back to pass. Throws it. He's tackled around the 21-yard line. Gain of 3 on the pass, and that's good for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense get in a nice little rhythm. The quarterback hasn't thrown an incompletion yet on this drive. They look sharp.
On the ground with a tailback. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Disappointing loss there for the offense.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
He took a shot at the 15. An 8-yard gain.
You know, one of the dangers of blitzing is that if you can break that first line of the defense, now you just don't have the pursuit in behind it to stop the run.
Tiger.
He's looking to throw. Passes to the end zone. Bats it away. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
The kick is up, and it's good. He put that one right through the upright. And here's the kick. It's fielded at the 2. He's tackled at the 23-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
Blue 45. Watch the out.
Drops back on first down. Gets the pass off with the catch. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Croyle sends a man in motion. He drops back, passes it out, brings this one in. Nice job of shutting down the first down pass.
Yeah, it looked like that time the defense knew exactly what was coming. They were right there from the outset to make that play.
Croyle hands it off. He lost yardage on the play. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Let's get it. Touch. Green 88. Over top. Green 88.
Croyle looking to throw. Looks for a man open. Defender tips it away. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
He punts it. It'll go out at the 38-yard line. The last time they took the field, they were able to come away with 3 points. Drops back, throws out right. Pollard picks it off. He's dropped at the 41-yard line. A great individual effort by the defender to pick that pass off.
You know, this DB is one of those guys that every time I watch him on tape, I'm always surprised he doesn't have more interceptions because he's so quick with his feet and gets in great position.
Gives to the back. The defender gets him to the ground. Pickup of about 5, and that will bring up second down from the 36-yard line. They line this one up in shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out in the formation.
Green 88. Fargo. Alert run.
He drops back. He throws a bullet across the middle. Can't hang on. Good job by the defender to knock the ball out of there.
And that was a good shot. As a receiver, you've got to know you're going to take some hits. You just have to hold on to that ball.
Rainbow. Scatter. 48. Left, 21. 48. Come on, G.
Looks to pass. Throws it short. And it's caught. Tackled at about the 23-yard line. These days, you need a back who has good hands.
Yeah, running backs today have to be really complete players. You mentioned the fact they have to be able to catch the football and make plays on the outside, but blocking is so key as well. You have to be able to do it all if you're going to be playing halfback in the NFL.
They'll give it off here. And he makes it out to about the 24-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers. And there's 2 minutes remaining in the half.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Run. Wake up, guys. Dre's live.
Fakes to the back. He throws right. Comes down with it. Brought down at the 21. Now this will bring up a pretty difficult third down for the offense.
And this is when it's tough to play offense. When it's third down and medium to long situation, generally you're going to face a blitz situation, and your quarterback is now going to be under pressure and probably take a hit.
Short throw. They finally get him, and it looked like he would score, but instead they'll set it up with first and goal. The offense lines this one up in shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. Looks to pass. Looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
They line up in the jumbo set. The halfback with the carry. He's tackled around the 7-yard line. Johnson gains around 2 yards there on the misdirection run. The Chiefs just took their first timeout. The Chiefs go with the I formation. And the defense has a heavy rush. And he's knocked out at the 2. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. And it splits the uprights. Pretty good kick that time, and he drives it home for 3 points. Nice job. Decent kick. From the 5-yard line. Hit and dropped at the 31. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. They'll work from the shotgun.
Here we go. 190. 190. Buffalo. Tight.
Drops back on first down. Short throw to the right. He's dropped right around the 48-yard line. Another positive gain through the air.
And it really helps when the quarterback gets the kind of protection he's getting so far in this one. This offensive line's doing a nice job building a pocket for this quarterback, and that's creating some nice passing lanes.
Brought down at the 39-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Hilliard was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. From the 39-yard line. They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers.
Here we go.
And they use motion.
390.
Drops back to pass. Past the line. He's brought down right around the 38-yard line. He'll pick up less than a yard on the quarterback scramble. The Buccaneers will take their final timeout. 3rd and 10 coming up. Ball on the 39. Back to pass. And they're coming after him. Passes to his left. Garcia fumbles it. They were extremely fortunate to get that one back after the fumble, Chris.
Yeah, they really were, because as an offensive player, very rarely are you looking at the ball. You're always focusing up the field, and then all of a sudden you hear those words, fumble! And you know 11 guys are honed in on the ball. Offense lucky to get that one back.
It'll go out at the 21-yard line. And we've come to halftime here. The score at the halfway mark is the Chiefs 16, the Buccaneers 6. Kicks it off. Charles fields it at the 3. At the 30. Dropped at the 34-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Dumps it out right. Tackled at the 39-yard line. Pretty nice pickup on the pass that time.
And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day they have that timing down perfectly.
He's looking to throw. Throws a bullet. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
Back to pass. Passes on the move. Is there for the catch. Loss of 3 on the completion.
That play was really all about defensive pursuit. They saw the ball thrown. They got there quickly for a loss on the play.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. He'll take it from the 18. And they get him at the 29-yard line. That guy just showed off some pretty good skills on that return.
I thought for sure he was taking that one back to the house. You know, anytime you get a guy with that kind of skill level in the open field with a little room to run, good things are going to happen.
Here we go.
Drops back on first down. Strong throw to his left. And he dropped it. Hilliard was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 29.
Private club facilities, indoor seating, enhanced food and beverage menu, and much more. For more information on premium season tickets, please see
Fakes to the back. He throws on the run. Dropped an easy one. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Here we go. Let's hit him in the mouth. 190. 190. You got it. Don't lose your ball.
Back to pass. Gets the throw away. They picked it off. He's tackled around the 42-yard line. That's his fifth pick of the game. Unbelievable.
Tom, I have to tell you, I was the worst quarterback in the history of the planet. I played through high school and my freshman year of college, and not even I could throw 5 interceptions in one game. I tried, but I never did do that.
The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 41. Croyle lines up under center. They'll line up in single back. He fakes it. Gets the pass away. Knocked down. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
He's looking to throw. Strong throw. Tackled right around the 18-yard line. Oh boy, that's a nice play on third down.
Clutch play by the receiver that time on third down. As a receiver, you really have to just flat out want the ball in that situation. You can tell that this guy really does.
New 45. New 45. Block 99 Philly.
Fakes to the back. Croyle will be sacked. That's one way to disrupt the passing game.
Yeah, it's hard for him to complete a pass when he's lying flat on his back. Right now, you have to change strategies offensively. Got to get the ball out of there a little bit quicker. You can't allow teams to intimidate your offense with a blitz.
Looks down the field. Completed. Knocked out of bounds at the 23. And a long third down try coming up for them now after that stop by the defense.
And now we're down to the part of the game that I think decides most games. You make a good play on second down, now you're bringing up a third down situation. Either you keep the drive alive here or the defense turns it over to the offense.
Back to throw. Rifles it to the middle. They finally bring him down, and it's first and goal. A nice completion to the tight end.
Always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call.
Full start, offense.
And that one got him 5 yards.
Well, if you want to know why Pee Wee football coaches make you run a lap if you jump off sides, it's because it can really have a negative impact on your offense, just like that one.
Croyle sends a man in motion. Play action. Makes the short throw. Brought down at the 11. Not much of a gain at all on that first down completion.
Pretty tough sometimes when a quarterback is looking at his first read, it's not there. The second read is there, but he knows his guy is going to get hit immediately afterwards, and that's what happened there. They took away the first and second read.
They go with the run, and they get him at the 11. Almost got a yard. That'll bring up third down. 11 yards out.
Roger, roger, roger.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field for the defense.
48. 48. Go, go, go. Hey, 4 cones. Right.
He drops back. Looks right. Throws. Drops the easy pick. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
Seating. You've just won an autographed football and free tickets to a future home game.
And he makes it. He makes that one pretty easily and puts it through for 3 points. Not a bad kick. Fielded at the 4. Brought down at the 25. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. Garcia is lined up under center. Only one in the backfield this time.
Get your hands up front.
Fakes to the back. Looking for an open man. There for the catch. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Here's the halfback. He gets to about the 47-yard line. Graham gains around 8 yards on the run. Garcia is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide. Drops back to pass. Looks for a man open. Brings it in. He's dropped at the 34-yard line. Not too bad a pass there.
Not too bad at all. And sometimes those little touch throws are actually more difficult than the bullet passes. Kind of hard to come up with the timing to hit the receiver right in stride, but that was well thrown.
He gets another carry. Brought down at about the 23-yard line. This back just made those 10 yards look easy. Second down and very short coming up. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Knocked out at the 11. After that run, they might want to give him the ball a few more times.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
He drops back. Passes to the end zone. Intercepted. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
First down, looking to throw. He throws left, makes the reception, and he made a great open field tackle. It's completed, but not a whole lot of yardage gained on the play.
Yeah, this is a defense that just has too much speed for plays like that. You have to loosen them up some with some deep attempts for the short passes underneath the work.
Croyle drops back to pass. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Pretty nice throw on that play.
And a pretty good catch on the other end, too. That's one of those plays that's quickly becoming one of the staples in this offensive passing attack.
Play action. Rude has the pick. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. That gives the defense their 4th pick today.
And this quarterback thinks he's doing the right thing. He's trying to look off the defenders. He's trying to read the defense. They're just a little better than he is right now.
And this one looks like it will be against the defense.
Encroachment. Defense.
And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
I always thought a defensive penalty was so much more deflating than an offensive penalty, because on offense you have a chance to make up for it. On defense, a lot of times it's big yardage and automatic first downs.
Man in motion. Drops back on first down. The pass is away. Tackled at about the 13-yard line. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
Garcia looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. The pass rush got him, and that will be number 4 for the game.
Really impressive performance so far by this defense, and I thought coming in they had a good chance to get pressure. I'm not sure I even anticipated this kind of pressure, though.
Garcia calls for motion left. He drops back to pass. Dumps it out left. Incomplete. Root was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. The defense is in the dime. There are 3 down linemen. Drops back. Throws it out. He catches another. They finally bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
The Buccaneers use motion. Tries for the end zone, and the defender intercepts it. And that is not what you want to happen when you throw it into the end zone.
And you just have to be smarter than that. You're in a good position on the field. You have an opportunity to come away with points, and you just can't simply give it back to the other team.
He looks to throw on first down with the hard throw out to his left. He's brought down at the 32-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Here's the halfback. And they get him at the 34. That's a 2-yard gain. That brings up 2nd down. Croyle is under center. 2 backs in the eye. Bo comes in motion. He drops back to pass. Pass is complete. He's tackled at the 40. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
Gets the pass away. Tackled at the 48-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Johnson takes the give. Brought down behind the line. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
Gives to the back. And he makes it out to about the 47-yard line. Just a yard there, and that makes it 3rd down. The Chiefs come out in the single back formation, 3 receivers wide. Croyle hasn't missed yet. And it's completed. Brought down at the 42. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. It's 4th down. The Chiefs are lining up to punt this one away. gets it away cleanly. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 15-yard line. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. Goes through his read. And he catches it. He's brought down around the 31-yard line. And a pretty smart play call right there.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
He's dropped around the 34-yard line. Graham gets 3 yards on the play. 2nd and 7 situation here. Ball on the 34. Garcia is under center. 3 receivers split out. Back to pass. Defense is getting pressure. They get to him. Garcia couldn't escape the pressure and got dropped for a loss on that play. Garcia lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. Garcia back to throw. Scans the field. And he caught it. He's tackled right around the 42-yard line. That's now 300 yards passing for the quarterback.
Yeah, and this guy really knows how to lead this football team. You can just see it in the huddle. He's in control of all situations, not only in the huddle, but at the line of scrimmage. Good checks there. There's no question who's in charge on this football team.
Garcia fakes the give. Catch is made. And they get him right around the 48-yard line. Good pocket presence shown as the quarterback was able to get rid of it just before the pressure got to him.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
Garcia is looking to stay perfect on this drive. Throws while on the run. Williams gets his hand on it, and the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
Tampa Bay sets up in the eye. Looks to pass. Looking for an open man. Out of bounds, incomplete. It looked like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
Gets the punt away. He takes it at the 12. He is hit hard on the play. The offense had a little success on their previous drive, but they had to punt it away. Single set backfield. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. A couple of yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 22. Tampa Bay lines up with 5 defensive backs.
48! 48! Hey, watch the sideline. Come on, come on, come on.
Tackled around the 25-yard line. Johnson picks up about 4 yards on the play. Croyle will line up with the shotgun formation.
Luke 45! Luke, zebra, zebra! There's your lane. You fast feet, play it.
Back to throw. Makes the throw up the middle. He's brought down at the 29-yard line. And they do complete the pass, but he'll end up just a bit short of the first.
And that's tough. It looked like he was going to make the first down all the way there, but a good open field tackle. Now it's decision time. Do you go for it here on 4th down?
Colquitt will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. Hilliard fields it at the 26. Brought down at about the 37-yard line. They gave up way too many yards on the return there, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. As part of the coverage team now, you got to free yourself from that blocker as quickly as possible. And if you can't do that, you're going to give up some big returns.
Two tight ends here.
Here we go. 190. 190. Go make this run, baby.
Here's the give. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Picked up 9 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down. Short yardage situation here, 2nd and a yard. Garcia lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. Garcia dropping back. Passes the ball. Pass completed. He's tackled at the 35. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line. Graham comes away with 2 yards on the carry. The Chiefs line up with a nickelback. Drops back to pass. Looks down the field. He's there for the catch. What a brutal hit. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah, really a nice route that time. One of the keys to playing wide receiver is the ability to not only get into cuts, but to get out of the cuts. That time, very explosive coming out of that cut, and it made the difference.
And they'll try and get the first through the air. He's dropped at the 20, and that will be enough for the 1st down.
You know, it really wasn't a horrible call that time by the defense, but anytime you have to try and stop an offense like this in those medium yardage situations, you really have to come up in the coverage.
They'll go with the run once again, and he will lose yardage on the play. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Fakes the run. It's completed. They bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
The coaches have to be happy with that one.
Yeah, I guess they are. Anytime you draw up a play and it works to perfection like that, everybody's happy except the defense.
The snap, set down, the kick is up, and we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. He'll return it from the 3. Big hit there to bring him down. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. They'll take over at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10. The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers. And they get him at the 32-yard line. The halfback gets the ball and picks up 5.
Good job.
2 tight ends this time as they come out in a big set.
Watch the run now. Watch the run. Let's go.
Gives it off. Tackled at the 34. They pick up 2 yards.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Sets up the play action. Throws on the run. It's incomplete. The quarterback put that one too far out in front of his receiver, and he couldn't stay inbound.
He tried to make a safe throw there, but the receiver was open. It didn't have to be quite that cautious and just let him out of bounds.
Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. Hilliard fields it at the 22. He's brought down at the 43-yard line. And that was a nice little punt return there.
Wow, I thought he was gone for a second. They did a good job getting to him, at least preventing the touchdown. Of course, they wouldn't have to chase him down like that if they'd have done a better job covering the punt.
He's looking to throw. He needs to make a decision. He fumbled it, and they fall on the loose ball. That was a huge turnover.
What a tremendous play by the defense. You really began to get the feeling this offense was getting something going. They stripped the football out of there and kill the drive, kill the momentum.
First down, looking to throw. Passes it. It just slips out of his hand. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Green 88! Green 88! Fargo! Left call.
They'll work the left side. Johnson loses the ball. There's a scramble. He put it on the ground, but they were able to get it back.
And that was lucky. Anytime you're getting attacked by a defense and you put it on the ground, that is just nothing but pure luck to get it back.
48!
He's tackled at the 31. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there, the pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
Kick is up, and he got all of this one. And he makes it. And that was not an easy kick, Chris.
Yeah, it looked like a little adrenaline kicked in on that one, didn't it? Maybe even surprised him how far he hit that one.
Here's the kick. It's fielded at the 2. They get him at the 28-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Out of the I formation. Drops back on first down. Rifles it out there. He's dropped in the open field. A good amount of yards that time on the pass.
And running backs who are good receivers are pretty rare. You know, a lot of times those guys, they come out and they're good running the football, but they don't make the kind of plays in the passing game. This guy can clearly do both.
This has just been an unbelievable day for the defense. They've now recorded their 7th sack of the game.
The defensive coordinator had a great plan coming into this one. He knew his defensive front was better than this offensive line. He is attacked consistently throughout this game, and it has just been too much for this offense.
Hilliard was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. Third down and 13 to go. Ball on the 36. They'll line up with 6 defensive backs.
190! 190! Come on, make a play. Get out! Rush! Here we go!
Garcia drops back. Short throw to the left. Tackled at the 39-yard line. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up 4th down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
He punts it. Robinson takes it at the 21. And they get him at the 24-yard line. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession. They're crowding that line of scrimmage.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Blue call. Hey, don't lose your bite.
Drops back on first down. Knocked loose. He got rocked on that one, and the ball popped right out of there.
Yeah, he got rocked and the ball rolled. There was nothing left after that hit.
Come on, lock him down. Hold on.
Hands it to the back. Brought down at the 29-yard line. They pick up a good 6 yards there. That'll bring up third down. Third down, 4 yards to go here. Ball on the 29. Croyle is in the shotgun. 4 receivers split out.
Let's get it. Blue 45. Blue 45. Block 99 Philly. Let's go, guys. Come on. Let's go.
Setting up play action. In and out of his hands. And that will be a 3-and-out for the offense after that incompletion.
There's nothing more frustrating for an offense to come in and go 3-and-out. That's just embarrassing.
Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. Makes the fair catch. They were forced to punt on their last drive. The offense will start at the 25. 1st and 10. Garcia is under center. I formation behind him.
Here we go. Tight. Don't let change.
Here's the halfback. He's dropped at about the 29-yard line. A 5-yard gain. That brings up 2nd down. They line up at the 30. They come out in a nickel.
Here we go. Come on now. Tiger.
He's looking to throw. Throws it short. There for the reception. He's brought down around the 41-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
New call. Let's go, D.
Garcia back to pass. Short pass to his left. Inside the 30. And he's decleated at the 21. That catch puts him over 100 yards receiving.
Not much doubt, is there, Tom, as to who this quarterback likes. He found the guy that he's most comfortable with, and he doesn't care which coverage you're in. He's going to this guy.
First and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line. Garcia is under center. I formation this time. Another run. He's tackled around the 15-yard line. The running back picks up 6 on that play. So 2nd down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. He didn't get back to the line. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Garcia is lined up under center. Single backfield. Looking to throw. Dumps it out left. He tries to spin, and he is dropped. It does go for a completion, but not quite what they needed for the first.
The intention of that play was to put the ball in the hands of a playmaker at receiver, allow him to make a move and pick up the first down. He was unable to do it, and that brings up 4th.
And it splits the uprights. Good kick that time as he puts it right through. And here's the kick. Charles takes it at the 4. Hit and dropped at the 26-yard line. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Tiger! 388! Tiger! 388! Come on. Watch the switch.
Johnson gets it on the inside, and they get him right around the 28-yard line. A yard, maybe 2, on the carry. They line up in a double tight set. Croyle sends a man in motion. He's running out of time. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 46-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing the defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Johnson gets the carry. And he's hammered at the 49-yard line. Johnson gets 3 yards on the play.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Here's the give. Dropped behind the line. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you could make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Smith gets the carry. Tackled at the 49-yard line. That play was stuffed from the get-go.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. And that was an excellent chess move by their special teams.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it checkmate just yet, though. You know, they'll probably have a couple more chances to get down the field and try and get back in the game, but man, it sure would have been a lot easier if they hadn't been buried inside their own 20-yard line.
The rush gets there, and he goes down. He just really showed off his speed and quickness on that one.
Playing defensive end is all about the get-off. Can you anticipate the snap count, turn the corner, even if you don't get the sack, at least force that quarterback to step up so those big defensive tackles can get him.
He makes the catch. A lot of room to run. Not much of a gain at all on that completion. What happened on that one?
Well, I think the offense really just trying to make a safe throw rather than taking a big chance and throwing it down the field. You get the ball in the hands of your receiver and let him try and make a play. That time, nothing there.
Under heavy pressure. He's brought down at midfield. And a great run after the catch.
Playmakers in the open field, there's nothing more exciting in football and nothing that hurts a defense more than when you think you have that quarterback in your sights and he gets it out of there.
Garcia gives it up the middle. Brought down at the 38. That was a strong run to pick up the first.
Boy, anytime this back gets a chance to see things develop in front of him and get a little momentum going, he is so effective. That time the lane was there, he shot right through there and picked up a big first down.
He's dropped at the 33-yard line. 5 yards, and that will bring up second down. Offset I formation in the backfield. Graham gets the carry. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
2 minutes left in the ball game. He's looking to throw. He needs to get the pass off. Garcia will be sacked, and they couldn't have asked for better timing on the sack.
The quarterback's going to have to start changing up his snap count a little bit, because right now we're seeing this defensive line getting off the ball faster than the offensive line. If he doesn't start changing it up, it's going to be a tough afternoon for him.
Looks like they'll opt to go for it here. Garcia takes it back, gets rid of the ball, threw it right to him, but he can't hang on. 1st and 10. They line up in a one-back set. Croyle calls for motion right. Johnson on the inside handoff. He's tackled at about the 37-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. They'll face 2nd down and 10. They line up in the I formation. Gives to the back. Tackled at the 41-yard line. Johnson gets 3 yards on the carry. 3rd down and 7. Ball on the 41-yard line. The Chiefs come out in the ace formation.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now. Yeah. Let's go, keep playing. Right. Learn draw. Here come what? Get him blocked. And play 3, man. Overwatch, red man. Fargo. Left call. Let's go, we're up.
Smith takes it right side. He doesn't get back to the line. 2-yard loss for the halfback.
Well, as an offense, the last thing in the world you wanted here was to have to punt the football away. But here, clearly, they're going to have to, and now it's going to be up to the defense to try and win this one.
He fields it at the 17. He's brought down around the 31-yard line. They'll start with pretty good field position after the return, but I got to ask, Chris, what are they going to have to do here on this series?
Well, there's still plenty of time now to get down the field for a touchdown, but they're going to have to hurry. You don't have time in this situation for the big mistakes, the interceptions, the fumbles, the sacks, the miscommunications. You have to be perfect on offense now.
Garcia lines up in the gun. He has 2 tight ends in the formation. Spikes the ball. We've got a 3rd and 6. And it all comes down to this. One last chance to throw one up and see if someone can bring it down and win the game. Back to throw. He rolls out to the right. Going deep with this one. Tipped away. Layton was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Here, he'll keep the offense. He drops back. Looking for picked off, and that will seal it up. He steps up and makes the big turnover.
Tremendous play by the defense there, but let's face it, that is a turnover that this quarterback is going to have to live with for several weeks to come.
Croyle hands it off. He's dropped for a loss. And this was a good one. Our final score is the Chiefs 22, the Buccaneers 16.